and welcome to our last HoTAAP put on by the Hiawatha Music Co-op, and we're very excited to be here for our last one because we will be drawing for 2 festival tickets for the whole weekend. So all of those red tickets from all of our previous HoTAAPs will be all put together, and then we draw for 2 weekend tickets tonight. And also thank you to the ORDOC for hosting us. And now I will hand it over to Ronnie, and we'll start our show. Thank you.
Hello, welcome everyone. So, does anybody know why we're here tonight? What this is for? Does anybody?
Why are we here tonight?
Why are we here tonight?
Jimmie Rodgers.
To celebrate Jimmie Rodgers. Who is that? Who's Jimmie Rodgers? Yodeler, good. Yeah, also called, is it the father or the grandfather of country music? Father of country music. Okay. The Sing and Break Man. Yeah. Look it up on YouTube if you haven't yet. I watched it today for the first time. I didn't know they had cameras back then. 1920s. I guess they did. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. John and Sarah couldn't be here tonight, but there's a wonderful group of performers that are going to celebrate Jimmie Rodgers' music. So let me introduce the first 4 songs, and then the performers are going to come up here and start sharing with you. So here's the first 4 you're going to hear. In the Jailhouse Now, Blue Yodel, T for Texas, Away Out on the Mountain, and Waiting for a Train. Thank you.
Mike, I was going to ask you, are you doing second first?
I don't know. Sure, sounds good.
Okay. I'll just do third first. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Look around.
Flick away. Should have borrowed some.
I had a friend named Ramblin' Bob, used to steal, gamble and rob. He thought he was the smartest guy in town. But I found out last Monday that Bob got locked up Sunday. They've got him in the jailhouse way downtown. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Well, I told him once or twice to stop playing cards and shooting dice. He's in the jailhouse now. Adiole,
I went out last Tuesday. I met a girl named Susie. She said I was the smartest man in town. She started calling me honey, and she started spending my money. Took in every cabaret in town. We're in the jailhouse now. We're in the jailhouse now. Well, I told her once or twice to stop playing cards and shooting dice. We're in the jailhouse now.
Why you sure don't have to stop. Yeah, if you don't want me, mama. Yeah, I sure don't have to stop. 'Cause I can get more women than any passenger train can haul. I'm gonna buy me a pistol with as long as I'm tall. Yeah, I'm gonna buy me a pistol just as long as I am tall. I'm gonna shoot poor Thelma, just see her jump and fall. Yeah, I'm going where the water tastes like cherry wine. Yeah, I'm going where the water tastes like cherry wine. 'Cause that Georgia water, it tastes like turpentine. I'm gonna buy me a shotgun with a great long shiny barrel. I'm gonna buy me a shotgun with a great long shiny barrel. I'm gonna shoot that rounder that stole away my gal. Yeah, I'd rather drink muddy water than sleep in a hollow log. Said I'd rather drink muddy water than sleep in a hollow log. Than to be in Atlanta, treated like a dirty doll.
Thanks, Ethan. You're going to hear a lot of yodeling tonight, whether you like it or not. And you're going to get a chance, of course, to yodel. Because later we have the Yo Duel with Mike Wade. And we have prizes for the Yo Duel. Cheap whiskey and lemons. Or one lemon, just one lemon. I packed my grip for a farewell trip. Kissed Susie Jane goodnight at the fountain. Well, I'm going, says I, to the land of the sky, way out on the mountain, where the wild sheep grows and the buffalo lows, and the squirrels are so many you can't count them. And I'll make love to some turtle dove, way out on the mountain. Yodelay, hodelay, hodelay. When the north winds blow and we're gonna have snow, and the rain and the hail come bouncing, I'll wrap myself in a grizzly bear coat, way out on the mountain, where the snakes are vile and the zebra is wild, and the beavers paddle on walking canes. I'll shine my boots with a buffalo hide, way out on the mountain. Ho-de-yo-de-hee, ho-de-lee-de-lee, ho-de-lee-de-lee, where the whippoorwills sing me to sleep at night, and the eagle roots on the rocks of Spountain. I'll feast on the meat and the honey so sweet, way out on the mountain. Thank you kindly. Jimmie Rodgers did an uncanny sound at the beginning of this song, Waiting on a Train, where he makes his voice into a train whistle, and it sounds like there's more than, like it's throat singing, you know, where there's different tones. So I can't do that, but I can do one tone. All around the water tank, waiting for a train. 1,000 miles away from home, standing in the rain. I walked up to a brakeman to give him a line of talk. He said, if you've got money, but I'll see that you don't walk. But I haven't got a nickel, not a penny I can show. Get off, you railroad bum. He slammed that boxcar door. Well, he left me off in Texas, a state I dearly love. Wide open spaces all around me, the moon and stars up above. Nobody seems to want me or lend me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, I'm going back to New Orleans. My pocketbook is empty, my heart is full of pain. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, I'm just waiting on a train. Thank you kindly. Now we're going to do the first in a little series of scenes from Jimmie Rodgers' life. We're doing that now, right? Am I on? Is this the Bristol? Yes. Okay. We had to throw this together rather quickly. So, ladies and gentlemen, the day is the 25th of July, 1927. The place is Bristol, Tennessee. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ralph Peer. I'm a producer with the Victor Talking Machine Company of New Jersey. I'm on a 2-month-long song gathering tour of the southern cities. I'm paying cash money to record blues, ragtime, gospel, ballads, topical songs, and string bands. I want that good old Appalachian music. The trip is costing my employer $60,000. That's about $1 million in today's money. And my pay is a mere $1 a year. But between you and me, I get the publishing rights to all the songs I collect, and that's going to pay off big time. You may have seen the advertisements that seem to be drawing many of you hillbillies out of the hills. And at the behest of my employer, I'm willing to pay a whopping $50, that's about $750 today, for any song that I deem fit for release. Plus you get 2.5 cents per copy. Sold. It's better than Spotify, I think. So I've come here to Bristol, Tennessee to hear what you got. And first up, who is this ragtag trio solo?
Well, I'm
Is
Sarah.
this the Carter family?
I'm Sarah Carter. Seems the AP and Maybell are fixing a flat on the road out there, so I'm going to have to do this one on my own.
Well, time is money. Let's hear what you got.
Single girl, she's going dressed fine. Oh, she's going dressed fine. Married girl, wears just any kind.
Whoa, that was dynamite. You are hired. See if we can get the band together. I think it's a little controversial, the material, though. So we'll have to tone that down a little bit. Next up, who is this brakeman-looking fellow, this tall drink of water? Is that Jimmie Rodgers? I think it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a listen.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Jimmie Rodgers. Here's a song about two things that I really love dear: railroads and hobos. Tonight as I lay on a boxcar, waiting for a train to pass by, what will become of the hobo when it comes time to die? Is the master up yonder in heaven have a place we might call our own? We have to work for a living, or can we continue to roam? Will there be any freight trains in heaven? Any boxcars in which we may ride? Will there be any brake cops and brakemen who will bust us if we try to hide? Will the hobo make friends with the rich man? Will there always be money to spare? Will they have respect for a hobo in a land that lies hidden up there?
Jimmie Rodgers, good God, boy, you're hired. And so it came to pass that in 12 days in the hot summer of 1927, on the third floor of a hat and glove company in Bristol, Tennessee, with my newfangled recording equipment, I recorded 76 songs, 2 by Jimmie Rodgers, 6 by Carrie Yost and the Carter family, and nearly all of them were released by the Victor Company. The Carter family and Jimmie Rodgers subsequently became hugely popular country music stars, and this great event, the Bristol Sessions, became known as the Big Bang of country music, Bristol becoming known as the birthplace of country music. The publishing company that I founded, Southern Music, which I later named Pure Music, is still thriving today. We're the ones that brought you You Are My Sunshine and countless other songs you enjoy today. My son, Ralph Pure II, is the CEO to this very day. Thank you, good people. Good night and adieu.
All right, next up, let's welcome Michael back to the stage for Nobody Knows But Me and Cowhand's Last Ride. And after that, we'll hear Miss the Mississippi and You.
Thanks, everybody. I do have to feel like I want to acknowledge it. All the John and Sarah contributed to this event, and it's sad that they can't be here. John, I talked to him this afternoon. He was really kind of bummed out about it because he feels well enough, probably, you know, but the doctor's advice says that they all should not be doing something like this, and so just as well, we'll do. What we do and carry whatever we did with those guys into this situation as best we can. Okay, so here we go. Nobody knows about the jailhouse blues until you get within four walls. Then that old jailer man turns his big black key, and that's when your spirit falls. You're locked up tight, but they treat you fair. You get everything that you need in there. That's just why you'll say, why did I stray from the righteous path? Nobody knows but me. There on the outside you all can laugh, but I don't need your sympathy. But after I paid for the liquor I stole, I'll leave this place worth my weight in gold. Nobody knows but nobody knows but me. When you realize that you're all alone, seated in a 2x4, that little cell is just a taste of hell if you ain't been there before. You drag yourself up to the bar, and as you gaze out at the stars, this is what you say. Now why did I stray from the righteous path? Nobody knows but me. There on the outside you all can laugh, and I don't need your sympathy. For after I paid for the liquor I sold, I'll leave this place worth my weight in gold. Nobody knows about the righteous path. Nobody knows but me. Nobody knows but me. So when Jimmie went down to Texas, he learned a lot of cowboy songs, and that kind of became part of his thing. And so here's a Cowhand's Last Ride. He was just a Texas cowhand, one that knew his stuff. His hands were rough, his eyes was black, his face was tan and rough. He was tough as an old buzzsaw. All the other boys stayed shy. we all knew his aim was true. He'd shoot at the wink of an eye. One night in last spring's roundup, we met with a rustler's band. As the flame leapt higher from his old campfire, he fell with a gun in his hand. Dug a grave in the sand, and we found stretched out on the ground this brave and lonesome cowhand. We buried him out on the prairie, wrapped in old cowhide. By the light of the moon, we rode on his tomb, another cowhand. That's right.
Jimmie was a bit of a sentimental kind, and I think he probably wrote this one, I would guess, this is just my own story in my head, when he was missing his home. Maybe when he was out making records, traveling. I'm growing tired of the big city lights, tired of the glamour and tired of the sights. In all my dreams I am roaming once more, back to my home on the old river shore. I'm sad and weary, far away from home, missing Mississippi and you, dear. Days are dark and dreary everywhere I roam, missing Mississippi and you. Roaming the wide world over, always alone and blue, blue. Nothing seems to cheer me under heaven's dome, missing Mississippi and you. Memories are bringing happy days of yore, missing Mississippi and you. Now, Michael's going to teach us a thing or two.
And also, so is Jeff. Next. It's actually Jeff that's going to teach us.
The myth of the yodel. The origin of the yodel that became the signature of Jimmie Rodgers' vocalization are manyfold. One dominant hypothesis has Jimmie inventing the yodel one day when visiting a cafe and pant-hooting his masculinity at a member of the opposite sex, like any other primate.
Hey there, pretty mama. Hey, who? I can see them pretty legs, mama.
Careful, Jimmie. I'm a pistol-packing mama.
A second and more plausible hypothesis for the origin of Mr. Rodgers' yodel is that he absorbed this esoteric cultural trait from other popular cowboy songs of the era. Jimmie Rodgers was a product of his time. Regardless, his stardom welded the yodel into American culture and paved the way for those with enough of whatever it is to be a yodeler. And now we'll see what it takes.
Okay.
Okay.
Very nice. So, this time is now for the Yo Duel to commence, and I hope you're all ready to get in line to show your yodeling prowess. And if you're not, let me give you a little lesson on how to yodel, and maybe this fabulous prize can be yours. That's on display here. These are things that will help you with your practice. Yodeling is a thing that, contrary to this popular notion, is not just for some few special people. It's really anybody who could talk can yodel. It's a trick, which is another word for like a fine motor skill that you can learn, and the only thing that separates a yodeler from a non-yodeler is a willingness to go through that awkward phase. And so you might need spend a little time by yourself to work on this in the car or whatever.
Or in front of an audience.
Or, as we do. You do learn more in front of an audience. It's not necessarily the best plan. But anyway, you learn faster, I think. I'm trying to make it brief here. When you, anytime you're singing the basics, I'm sure a lot of you know, you gotta have a freedom of movement, free and tall, and you gotta have breath support. Those sort of things are the same with yodeling. They're gonna help you do any kind of singing job. But yodeling has something very different, because normally when you sing, you're trying to make this smooth transition between your chest voice and your head voice. And yodeling is the opposite. You're just trying to flip back and forth. So here's a little exercise I want you all to try. Okay. Imagine you're brushing your teeth at the sink, maybe at the kitchen sink, if you do that like I do. And then imagine you hear this clank, and you look out the side door, and there's a raccoon in the garbage. And then, so you open the door, and then you make a sound, right? And it's going to be something like this. Hey, get out of there! Okay, let's hear it. Yes, that was great. Okay, so that's, now, take that little piece of mental, muscular memory and, you know, stick it like maybe like one of those little pictures on the wall of a detective's workshop or whatever. And, maybe a better analogy is a piece of film, you know? Okay, we'll do that. I worked all this out in my head. Yeah. Now imagine this. You're driving down one of those roads that's nice, paved real nice and real straight, but it's hilly, and nobody's on it. And you're driving just a little too fast because, you know, when you go over those hills, it goes, woo! You know that feeling? Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Woo! All right, that's good. So now, I want you to take that little strip of memory as like a piece of film, and I want you to cut those pieces of film and swap them. So you're going back and forth from, hey, woo! Okay? So ready? I'll point down, I want to hear the raccoon, and up there I want to hear the bumpy road. Hey, it's too smooth, way too smooth. It's got to be abrupt. Try again. A couple breaks there. You know, this is the thing that, you know, you get made fun of when you're a high school boy. So it's like not real easy to go back. But it's anybody can do this. So let's see, who's down for the yo-do? I'll back you up on the guitar here. Let's see a show of hands. Who's ready to rumble for the championship? First ever. All right, we have one. All right.
Make it a competition.
Yes.
You leader is Tom. Tom definitely. I'm trying to make it a what are you gonna do?
All right, young lady. What's a good key?
What is a good key? I don't know.
I'll try to guess. I don't know.
Okay. Wait, maybe a little higher. Just like a little higher. Wait, I think I gotta go higher.
Oh boy.
Make it higher.
Very nice.
All right, Tom.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see. Maybe I'll start you right here. Let's keep going up. Okay, oh, we have another taker? All right. And I should ask you, what's your name? Sarah.
All right, Sarah.
Let's see. Yeah! Oh, don't stop there. Oh, you're just getting going. That was great. Oh, come on. Somebody else has got it. I know they're out there.
Yeah.
You must really like cheap whiskey. I don't know.
Gene.
All right.
Pop's kid G.
Okay.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
Where were all of you when we were putting this show together?
All right, well, time's running out for your opportunity of a lifetime here, folks. Anybody, I know there are other musicians in the crowd who have yodeled. I'm going to just assert that I know that as well. No? Okay. So now we're going to find a way of judging this here competition. What's that? We get them all up again? Okay. Contestants? Would you mind coming up one more time? And please share your skills with the
Stage. Noah. I mean, I think they should all yodel together once.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how about that?
Yeah, I think you guys are going to have to all, go home and share this bottle of whiskey. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to call the champion of the evening, Noah Bauer. It's a surprise to me. Thank you all, though, for having the...
I need the whiskey for a while.
Oh, yes.
We'll give it to you
It's
later.
a problem.
I'll donate the whiskey to whoever I don't drink.
Okay. Yeah. Hand sanitizer.
Whiskey is everybody's. Community whiskey. We'll take the lemon at least.
All right.
All right. Awesome. You gotta go.
Now for the moment we have all been waiting for. 2 weekend tickets to the festival. I have the voucher right here. I'm shaking it all up. Now who would like to volunteer, Susan, to so I won't be able to peek or anything. Fred Riedel. Congratulations. Now take a minute to refuel before we begin the second section of the show.
Good job, Fred.
All right, let me introduce our next 4 songs. Everybody Does It in Hawaii. In the Jailhouse Now, a special grandpa version. Waymore's Blues, and No Hard Times.
Okay, we're going to get back to the Jimmie Rodgers. Thanks for yo-dueling with us. That was so fun. One of the only yo-duels that I know of. So Jimmie Rodgers wrote songs a long time ago. Many of them would be not seen as very politically correct today, and this is one of them. Talk about Hawaii, I didn't know it was so grand. Pick me out a hula hula girl before my boat could land. Everybody does it in Hawaii, yodelay-oo. Well, she's got it here, she's got it there. Her lips are red, her little old feet are bare. She's shy on clothes, but I don't care. 'Cause everybody does it in Hawaii. She's got 2 pretty legs with dimpled knees, 2 brown arms and they know how to squeeze. She's got a perfect form, but I'm hard to please. And everybody does it in Hawaii. Now when I leave Hawaii, when I leave old Waikiki, I'm gonna take a hula hula girl and bring her home with me. 'Cause everybody does it in Hawaii. Now she's got it here, and she's got it there. Her lips are red, her little old feet are bare. She's shy on clothes, but I don't care. Everybody does it in Hawaii. Yodelay-oo. 2 pretty legs with dimpled knees, 2 strong arms and they know how to please. A perfect form and I'm hard to please, but everybody does it in Hawaii. Yodelay-oo. Got 1 or 2 non-PC songs upcoming, I'm sure. So Jimmie Rodgers' music spread far and wide. He was one of the most popular entertainers early in the 20th century. And my grandpa happened to be a fan way back in the day. Well, not in the day of Jimmie Rodgers, but... my grandpa adapted one of Jimmie Rodgers' songs to reflect his own time in jail. He got busted deer hunting and spent a couple nights in jail and never forgot it. So he wrote this little version of it. I'm in the jailhouse now. I'm in the jailhouse now. Well, I tell you, boys, between you and me, no more booze or whiskey for me. I'm in the jailhouse now. I got pinched, and here's the reason. I shot a deer out of season, and they got me locked up down here in the clink. should have laid off the beer and whiskey, 'cause mixed with hunting, it's too damn risky. I'll never take another drink. I'm in the jailhouse now. I'm in the jailhouse now. I tell you boys, between you and me, no more booze or whiskey for me. I'm in the jailhouse now. Well, I called up my honey, said bring me down some money. They got me locked up down here in the jug. So won't you go my bail? Won't you get me out of this jail? She said go tell it to that judge. I'm in the jailhouse now. I'm in the jailhouse now. Well, I told that judge right to his face, I don't like this low-down place. I'm in the jailhouse now. I deep it up in the I deep it up in the I deep it up in the
Jimmie Rodgers touched, I don't even think you could say all the avenues his music has touched up until this point in American music history. And one of those genres, being my favorite, is country western. Of course, Jimmie embodied a few different genres, and that's what we see in our traditions today, though, is we carry them on and we change them and we keep moving forward. But this one's by a particular country artist who is named Waylon Jennings, and he wrote a song about Jimmie Rodgers, and this is it. It's called Waymore's Blues. For any of you Jimmie Rodgers fans, you may hear a few lyrics in here that Jimmie himself spoke. Woke up this morning, it was drizzling rain. Round the curve, I see a passenger train. Heard somebody yodel in a hobo moan. Old Jimmie, he's dead, he's been a long time gone. He's been a long time gone. He's been a long time gone. I got a good woman, what's the matter with me? Why can't I quit looking at every girl I see? I was trifling when I met her, now I'm trifling again. And every woman that I see looks like a place I came in, like a place I came in. Like a place I came in. If you wanna get the rabbit out the L-O-G, you gotta make a commotion like a D-O-G. If you wanna get to heaven, gotta D-I-E. Gotta put on your coat and T-I-E. Get your T-I-E. T-I-E. work. I don't have to work yet.
This was called the No Hard Times. I got a barrel of flour, Lord, I got a bucket of lard. I got a barrel of flour, Lord, I got a bucket of lard. I ain't got no blues, got chickens in my backyard. I got corn in my crib, and cotton growing in my patch. I got corn in my crib, cotton growing in my patch. I got an old hen sitting, waiting on that empty hatch. I'm gonna buy all my children a brand new pair of shoes. Gonna buy all my children a brand new pair of shoes. And I'm gonna quit singing these doggone hard time blues. Hey, oodle-day, oodle-day. I'm gonna hitch up my mules, take a hold of my line. I'm gonna hitch up my mule and take a hold of my line. And I can't be bothered with all these old hard times. No, there ain't no more hard times. I'm gonna build me a shanty, Lord, I'm gonna settle down. I'm gonna build me a shanty, Lord, I'm gonna settle down. Give me a corn-fed mama, I'm gonna quit rambling around. Hey, oodle-day, oodle-oodle-day, oodle-day. I can make more money with my pig and plow. I can make more money with my pig and plow. With my one-eyed mule and my good old Jersey cow. No hard time blues.
Wow, I think everybody's getting warmed up now. Can we give it up one more time for all our singers and also our yodelers? So here's the next batch of songs. We got Pistol Packin' Papa, Pistol Packin' Mama, Frankie and Johnny, and TB Blues.
It's all singers. So John Gillette, we're indebted to, for putting together this show, being the big toe for that, and he was going to sing this song and one other one, so I learned them this morning. So I'm reading these songs pretty much, but they were integral to the show, I'm a pistol packing papa, and when I walk down the street, you can hear those mamas shouting, "Don't turn your gun on me." Now girls, I'm just a good guy, and I'm going to have my fun. And if you don't want to smell my smoke, don't monkey with my gun. Like a hobo when he's hungry, like a drunk man when he's full, I'm a pistol packing papa, and I know how to shoot the bull. The whole of men don't know me, and they sure let me be. I'm a pistol packing papa, and I ramble where I please. Oh, and I have that funny feeling, that luring ramble's call. I swing aboard some freight train, and I shoot my pistol low. Sometimes one shot will do, sometimes take 4 or 5. Sometimes I shoot all around before I'm satisfied. You can take my Newport Roadster, you can take my Hartford hat, but you can never take from me my silver mounted gat. I'm a pistol packing papa, and I'm going to have my fun. Just follow me, and don't you go monkey with my gun.
All right, that's enough. We're sick of this. We're not hearing any more of that, okay? We're going to talk about, you remember that pistol packing mama that we had here? That's right, we're going to get that pistol packing mama back up here. Drinking beer in a cafe, and he was having fun. Until one night she caught him right, and now he's on the run. Lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. She kicked in his windshield, hit him over the head. Cussed and cried and said he lied and wished that he was dead. Lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. See you every night, babe, I'll woo you every day. I'll be your sugar daddy if you put that gun away. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. He came home this morning, the clock was ticking 4. Gun in her hand says, you're my man, but I don't need you no more. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mama, lay that pistol down. Now old Jimmie Rodgers, he always had his fun. But with some lead, she shot him dead, and now his yodeling's done.
All right. continue on the theme of gun violence here. Mm-hmm. Frankie and Johnny were lovers. Oh Lordy, how they could love. They swore they'd be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. He was her man, he was doing her wrong. Now Frankie walked down to the ore dock, got herself a bucket of beer. She said, hey, Mr. Bartender, has my loving Johnny been here? He may be my man, I think he's doing me wrong. Bartender said, I ain't gonna tell you no story, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I saw your Johnny about an hour ago with a girl named Nellie Bly. He may be your man, I think he's doing you wrong. Well, then Frankie went down to the pawn shop. She picked up a shiny 44. She pointed it up at the ceiling and shot a hole right through the floor. She said, I got this man, I think he's doing me wrong. Now Frankie went down to the hotel. She said to the hotel guy, tell me which room my Johnny's in, or I'll poke you in the eye. Oh, you know he's my man, and I think he's doing me wrong. Frankie peeked over the transom, and there to her great surprise, she saw Johnny lying there on the bed making love to Miss Nellie Bly. He was her man, right there doing her wrong. Oh, there Frankie reached down in her pocket, she pulled out that 44. Rudy toot toot, 3 times she did shoot, right through that hardwood door. Somehow she hit her man, I think it was 'cause we were in her wrong. Johnny said, roll me over, baby, but roll me over slow. Don't roll me over on my left side, because my left side hurts me so. I know I was your man, and I was doing you wrong. Bring out your rubber-tired buggies, bring out your rubber-tired hats. Bring Johnny down to the graveyard, and don't bother bringing him back. Oh, he was her man, and he was doing her wrong. They took Frankie to the gallows and hung her up till she died. The crowd watched through their fingers, and the undertaker waited outside, saying, I guess she shot her man because he was doing her wrong. This story has no moral, this story has no end. This story only goes to show that a cheater never wins. He was her man, and he was doing her wrong.
So Jimmie Rodgers had tuberculosis, and I believe he had it through most of his career, amazingly. And at some point along the road, he wrote this song. Well, my good gal's trying to make a fool out of me. Lord, my good gal's trying to make a fool out of me. Trying to make me believe I ain't got that old TB. When it rained down sorrow, it rained all over me. Lord, when it rained down sorrow, it rained all over me. 'Cause my body rattles like a train on that old SP. I got the TB blues. I got that old TB and I can't eat a bite. I got that old TB and I can't eat a bite. Got me a worried soul, I can't even sleep at night. I've been fighting like a lion, looks like I'm going to lose. I've been fighting like a lion, but it looks like I'm going to lose. 'Cause there ain't nobody ever whipped that TB blues. I got the TB blues. Gee, but that graveyard is a lonesome place. Oh, gee, but that graveyard is a lonesome place. They put you down your back and throw that mud down in your face. I got the TB blues.
Despite the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression settling over the country, Jimmie's record sales held up and his popularity had not waned. Biographers argue that his connection to fans deepened as a result of the hard times many were enduring. The average American heard empathy in Jimmie's voice and lyrics for the struggles it took to make a living. Tuberculosis had other plans for Jimmie. Ignoring doctors' recommendations, he drove to New York City in May of 1933 with a briefcase of songs to record for Victor Records. That week, Jimmie recorded the last 10 of his 111 songs, ending a 6-year run as a hillbilly performer for Victor Records. The last day in the studio, a nurse accompanied him, seeing that he rested on a cot between takes.
Now that take was a keeper, Jimmie. Nice work. I think we got time for a couple more at this rate. What else do you have in that briefcase of yours?
Okay, now, Mr. Rodgers, I think it's time you took a break to rest. Now, here, take your lemons. Now, please, I think it's time that you lie down a while. Gentlemen, excuse us.
Jimmie had a doctor's prescription for medicinal whiskey that he chased with lemons as a self-concocted remedy for clearing his voice and easing the pain of his coughing fit that racked his chest. The remedy was not working. Years ago, as the last song Jimmie recorded that Wednesday in May, he began to cough up blood and was taken to his room at the Taft Hotel on 50th Street in Midtown Manhattan. 2 days later, he was dead, slowly drowned in his own blood. His body was packed in a pearly gray coffin and put aboard a train to be sent back to his home in Meridian, Mississippi. A large crowd of family and friends met the train carrying Jimmie Rodgers home.
Come along, my dear. Time has drawn near. I want you to go down where the fields are overgrown. Consumption claimed its life, and we dare not miss the sight of the train carrying Jimmie Rodgers home. And we've had some hard times these past few years. We lost the farm, almost lost our spirits too. It's the strangest thing when we heard that man sing, but we knew somehow we'd make it through. Can't you hear that whistle, that old train? Sounds like it's crying for the spring breaking too. Back to the sunset we'll go, and you'll never roam no more. There goes the train carrying Jimmie Rodgers home. Come along, my dear. The time is drawing near. Gotta go down where the fields are overgrown. I want you to remember how your mom and dad were so sad watching the train carrying Jimmie Rodgers home. Can't you hear that whistle? Back to the sunset and dawn, and never roam no more. The train carried Jimmie Rodgers home. There goes the train carrying Jimmie Rodgers home.
Thank you all very much for coming here tonight. Let's give a round of applause to Ronnie Ferguson as well for being our narrator for tonight. And to the HoTAAP Co-op for hosting us and for inviting us to create this strange and hopefully entertaining theatrical event for you.
Into the Ordock and Bud.
Yes!
One more.
We don't have any.
That's enough yellow.
We literally have no. I think that was more than we actually had.
Did we forget way out there? Is that a Jimmie Rodgers song? No, that's
Do you? Should we?
yeah. Come on.
Why don't we come away from our
That's fine.
Sue said she stopped by.